If you are in the point of your business where you're ready to level up, work on your business, not in your business, know exactly how you can make the best decisions for your business to convert the right audience. So let's head into these 4 R's of conversion. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrea Patrick, the BU Boss, and today we're talking about my 4 R's of conversion. Listen, we attract people who are like us, right? We are also attracted to people who are like us. We like people who have the same values, who are looking to do the same things in terms of achieving their goals, who are aspirational like us, or who are quiet like us because we feel most comfortable with them. We also fill our circle with people who fill in a void in our life. Maybe they are more extroverted where we're introverted, more detailed where we're more creative. I'm certainly guilty of this. The point is, by establishing your personal brand, you are more in tune with what those voids are, with who those like-minded people actually are. So today I'm going to share with you these 4 R's of conversion because it's in understanding your personal framework and really applying it and creating your personal brand that you're now able to be as transparent as possible, letting people in so that they can see who you are and what you have to offer. You've all heard of that know, like, trust factor that all marketers talk about, right? Well, this is kind of where this falls into play. You have to have a solid foundation, i.e. your personal brand, in order to put feet to it, bring action with it, to leverage who you are, to attract the right people, to repel the wrong people, or to recognize them whenever they show up in your life. So let's head into these 4 R's of conversion so that you know exactly how you can make the best decisions for your business to convert the right audience. The first R is recognition. So recognition in the case of leveraging your personal brand is about knowing that you're noticed. Recognition is about being noticed by people. When you are out on social media, the goal is to have the branding there, to have the messaging that's consistent so that people recognize you when you show up in their feed. If someone is using your tagline, if they are tagged in a post, they'll know exactly where that post came from because your personal brand print is all over it. Now, we talk about this over in Project CEO, where I'm helping you create that unique fingerprint for yourself and your business so that there is no mistaking who you are and absolutely no competition for what you do. This is where that is going to come into play. You want people to recognize who you are. So you want to make sure that you are creating content that is in your voice. Your images are evoking the emotion that is most common for your brand to evoke. Let's say your IG feed is aesthetically pleasing, or it's really within the brand messaging and identity that you've set forth for your business. Your recognition or being recognized could sometimes mean the difference between you getting asked to speak or you being asked to have a brand deal, or maybe the difference between someone clicking on your link and not. Recognizing who you are is important, but you can only create that recognition if you have created that personal brand from your personal framework so that people know it's you when you show up in their feed. Does that make sense? All right, the next R is your reputation. Your reputation is when you are now valued. Not only have you been recognized, but now people value the information that you're bringing to the table. They want to know a little bit more about you. They're kind of listening to what you have to say. This is when that whole 7 touch points comes into play. It takes about 7 to 10 times for people to see you, know you, hear what it is you have to say to determine whether or not they want to make the conversion. They want to click the button. They want to go to the event. They want to register for the thing. Recognition is when you're noticed, but that idea of reputation is when now you're actually known. You have started to develop sort of a little bit of a following. People are kind of like, I like what she has to say. Kind of like what's going on over here on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed. That reputation is what's going to set you apart from other people who may be saying the same thing, because now you're actually being known for something and they're thinking, wow, I want to look at what Andrea has to say, or, oh, wow, maybe they're starting to compare you to someone else because they know you're bringing the goods. And so when they start seeing other people, your reputation may precede you and they may think, let me see if this compares to what that other person has to say. Your reputation is going to go before you. This is why I say communication is 55% nonverbal. Your reputation is going to be speaking a message for you. That's why it's so important for you to get this right. So important important for you to build a solid foundation for your business and have that brand message already created so that people can identify that it's you, and your reputation will start to form, and that message is going to speak volumes for you when you're not in the room. If you're creating a course, if you're launching a new product, if you're posting ads, these things are speaking for you before you can use your mouth to speak for yourself. So those images are extremely, extremely important. The next one is relationship. Now that people know who you are and you're known for certain things, now people are starting to value who you are and what you're bringing to the table. Those relationships are important because people will start to share you with other people. They'll start to ask you to participate in their programs, to collaborate with them, to speak at their event. They'll start asking you to come to different things with them and be their sidekick for whatever reason. And you will notice that you start to puff up a little bit when your relationships with people grow and you start to feel that they now see your credibility. Relationships are powerful because this is when the money can really be made. Before, people just sort of knew you were around, and then maybe they thought, wow, that's some value. They're bringing some value to the table, and they might come back. They might click on a link here or there. But when you have a relationship with people, these people have clicked the button, they've done the thing, they've joined your community, and they're continuously interacting and engaging with you because they know what you're bringing is good, and they're willing to share it with other people. This is when brands start to reach out potentially to give you the opportunity to work with them. This is how you're going to kind of reach this idea of conversion and get those things done, achieve those goals. Once you get into the relationship status, you're building community, whether it's community of yours that you're building to sell a product or a service, or whether you have been allowed into someone else's community and now you're adding value there. All of these things are great, and you want to have relationship. That's where that is going to start happening for you. Now, the last R of conversion is rapport. And here is where not only you have been noticed and you're known for certain things and people are valuing what you have, but now you are able to influence when you have rapport. You are able to set the tone and show people the way. You're able to navigate the ship for yourself, not just sort of hold it steady as you manage it. You're able to get people to do different things, to make decisions in your favor or in the favor of someone else. Rapport is the cream of the crop. It's the piece de resistance where you are able to shift minds, give people a new perspective, and they take it and use it. That's where you want to be to have that residual income, loyal followers that are going to exponentially grow your business once you get into the rapport status with your community. To achieve these 4 R's of conversion, however, you do need to create a personal brand for yourself, because that personal brand is what you're going to be sharing in all of these stages. And if you are in the point of your business where you're ready to level up, your personal brand is also going to be what you need to start bringing on that team and building out your team so that you can work on your business, not in your business. These same rules apply whether you're converting for a sale or you're converting to build your team. There's going to be a reputation that precedes you. There's going to be a recognition period where they're sort of looking at you and taking you a little bit more seriously. Then there's going to be that point when they actually decide they want to work with you. They fill out the application and you build a relationship with them to even see if they are worthy of working in your company, if they match with the culture of your brand. And then once you realize that they do, now that rapport is what's going to make them stick around and you don't have a lot of turnover. So see, it works both if you're leveling up and if you are starting to grow your business and you're trying to get more customers. These 4 R's of conversion are what are going to help you really find harmony in your life and business, because they apply for all areas of your life, not just business. So I would encourage you to use the tools that I'm sharing with you inside Project CEO to not only be the CEO of your business, but be the CEO of your life, really, because all of these things, these 4 R's of conversion, are going to help you solidify that confidence that you're looking for. And it's also going to help people to see you in the light you want them to see you in. So developing a personal brand by way of your personal framework, which I'm going to teach you all about inside the Project CEO program, is going to be the foundation for all of these these things. So I don't know if that makes sense. It's outside, it's right after church, and I wanted to record this video for you because I thought it was so important. I want to get it out while it was on my mind. But this is a program, this is information that I'm teaching inside my new program, Project CEO, because all of us are CEOs, whether we have a business, we're growing in our career, or we have a family. So using these tools to navigate either of those waters is going to be beneficial for you. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and the notification bell, because in the description box, I'm also going to be sharing with you a link to reserve your discounts for Project CEO. It is not a list to purchase anything, and then I'm not going to flood your inbox with anything. But when it comes time for me to launch this program, if your name is not on that list, you are not going to get those amazing discounts. And when I say amazing, I'm practically giving it away. I'm just smidget off what I was doing with the beta program. So I promise you, it is going to be worth your while. So you want to be on the list. Click on the link below and get on the reservation list for your discount. All right, if you haven't already, guys, please follow me over on Instagram, AF Patrick. Also, make sure you're following me and subscribe to my podcast, because it's tons of information, different information that goes out over there, but all great, and it's all geared to help you be the CEO of your life and business. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching me today, and I will see you again next week.